What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Kicking off trapping season finally. Was gonna head out, do some light trapping this morning, and well, it is deer season here in Missouri. I usually wait until after deer season to start trapping, and I was lucky. Got me a buck this morning. He's not the biggest one I've ever killed, not the smallest one I've ever killed, but he'll do. So got him here in the truck, gonna get him all skinned up, and then hopefully we're gonna head out. We're gonna do some trapping. Today's Thanksgiving, so it might be even tomorrow or later this afternoon, depending on how fast I get this guy taken care of. And of course I have to go make some obligations and make some rounds today. So next thing you're gonna see is us out either setting or checking some traps. Well, check number one from those traps that I set yesterday, and it yielded about what I expected. So let me get you turned around here and you can see for yourself. Big old possum, black, dark possum too. Look at him. This is kind of an interesting little spot. It's a kind of a levee that runs across here, and then they come across, and this is always planted in corn. So this little possum was coming last night and got him in a trap. So gonna get him out of there, get that remade, and we'll go check a couple more. Well, everybody, yesterday was really slow. Just had that one possum. Put one more set in, kind of debated on where I'm going to put some more. Haven't seen a lot of sign this year. I've got a few bobcats on trail camera. If I have those, I'll throw them up on the screen for you there. I've had a few coyotes on camera here and there. Two of them running together earlier in the year. But this year, not a whole lot of tracks like I normally see. If we had a good snow, it'd be super helpful. I really don't figure that's going to happen here in my part of the state. But a little bit of good news. My cousin shot a bobcat the other day, so that's kind of cool during rifle season. So they're up moving around. They are out there, of course. So we're going to do our best to get some. I put in, like I said, one set yesterday, and if you watched my videos last year, you know I pretty much caught everything at one set, and that's the one I put back in place here. So gonna show it to you, just because something did visit it. Not what you'd expect though. So like I said, here at this kind of little low water crossing for the animals, just a little, water gap there, and I always set here. Of course, not set off, just got my dirt hole back with a rock like I try to normally. But if you look close here, we got turkey tracks coming in through across here. And it looks like you just missed it. That's good, didn't set it off. So had a turkey walking through. Turkey's coming down through here, surely something else is. So we're just gonna hope that whatever else comes through is coon, possum, bobcat. I had a coon on camera heading this way last night. I have a trail camera just up the hill, but I thought he'd be here this morning and he wasn't. So I usually think could go either way with a lot of people. I think sometimes those coons that you catch in your coyote bobcat sets sometimes help. And that's just because got a lot of coon scent there, and coons eat like anything basically. So maybe coyote, bobcat comes along, smells the coon, smells your lure, and they're like, well, this raccoon, he was eating on something, I need to check it out. So kind of hoping for a raccoon catching my coyote traps, but I don't want a whole lot of them. So gonna let this sit here, and we're gonna go put out some more today. And got to check a few more dog proofs. Hopefully there's a coon or something in that, and we'll just see what the day holds. It's a windy, cool one this morning. Rained most of the night last night. But looks like we caught something last night. And the old dog proof. Same one that we caught the possum in earlier. So, let me turn you around here. Well, as you can see, he's up in a tree where he's got himself that little raccoon right there. So, I'm gonna get him taken care of out of there. I actually forgot my trapping bag today. I took it out of the bed of the truck because of the rain and maybe even snow, they said they thought last night. So didn't want all of my stuff to get messed up, so took it out, and of course made it over here where we had a lot of success last year, and this weather must have really had the coons moving last night, because it seems like kind of like a repeat of last year. Caught a few coons right here early, and then we caught a coyote and bobcat. So I'm gonna get this guy taken care of. He just balled up there asleep. You can kind of see him moving a little bit, but gonna get him out of there. He's got it nice and opened up here now for me. It's kind of brushy, so he's got a lot of smell down. It's broke down a lot of that weeds, which I prefer for my dirt holes. So he did me a favor, got that all worked up. So now I can really start catch something here. So get him out of there and go on the next spot. Hope you can see it there. There's a trail coming down through here, so I put a blind set in. And it's an interesting spot because it's like right here along an area that's been cut and some that's been wet stand right along the creek with some trees. And then it makes a hill here. There's a brush pile up there, and then some more trees right along this fence line. So a lot of things happening here, and I thought, you know, something's gonna be moving, and they're on this trail. I'll catch it, and I did. I caught a squirrel, and a little bit of trapping karma on my part because I've been watching old Mark J. Larson catch squirrels in his conibears, and I kind of chuckled to myself, you know. So karma is that I got one for myself. Pretty interesting fox squirrel though. I mean, look how dark he is. I mean, basically he's black on the bottom. So pretty unique squirrel. I'll get him out of there. I can try and redo this blind set here, and then we'll come back and check her tomorrow. Well, it's another day out here checking today. Right at the end of the day. It's been warm. It's like 60 today. Wasn't expecting it to really get into anything last night. But looks like I was kind of wrong. So I'm going to show you here what we have. Here at this blind set, and we had something. Because I mean, it left a pretty good circle there. And a little bit of blood there on the trap. But I don't know what it was. Fairly small. I think if it was something bigger, I would have had a bigger, you know, circle there, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to pull that trap, probably move it down just behind some of that broom sage down in there, and we'll see if something comes on through here again. Been really kind of surprised at this blind set. Pretty much any blind set I've ever put in, I've had like pretty decent luck at. Just wasn't expecting that squirrel and whatever was here. So gotta move on down the old low water crossings over there. So, or that little water gap. So head down there and see if we got anything there waiting for us. Kind of seems like this is repeating a little bit of last year, and I really hope it does, because last year this spot paid off real well. I may even put some on down or up this hill here. Let me get you turned around. Kind of want to put another set farther up there, just see if anything's moving on closer that way. But got another little coon here. So got him real good right there in front paw. He's been here a while, looks like. But probably not going to remake this tonight just because I got some stuff with work tomorrow. And it's going to be probably well after dark by the time I get out here. So going to try to minimize spending time out in the dark and the amount of traps I have to check. I know it's kind of numbers game and won't have as good of a opportunity catching anything, honestly, but getting out here in the dark saves me a little time. So I'm gonna get this guy taken care of. Looks like he's got some pretty good fur on him. Get him out of there taken care of. Well, everybody, check week 1's done. I've got 3 coons now and a possum, so fair start to the beginning of trapping season. A little better than most of my first weeks in the past. So we're gonna keep on trucking, hopefully keep that momentum. If you like the video, please leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, if you want to see some more. And until next time, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.